going to start in the AFC with the Colts. Fellas, they just continue to get better and better each and every week. This week, it was all about Jonathan Taylor looking every bit of an MVP. To be fair, they played the Titans, but Pete, either way, you got to handle business. We always say you play who's on the schedule. And right now, the Colts are looking pretty dang good in the AFC.
Yeah, and you could see a game like this where, okay, you're playing the Titans. I know they're a division foe. They're not a very good team, where they would kind of, go through the motions, find a way to win the game at the end. But what the Colts are doing, they're blowing out these bad teams for the most part. Now, they had a tough game with the Cardinals at home a couple weeks ago, but for the most part, they're blowing out teams. And again, the offense is dynamic. When you look at it, they can score with the football in Jonathan Taylor's hands. They can throw the football. Daniel Jones can make plays. They get pressured a little bit today, which was something to keep an eye on going forward. But right now, that offense, and it's keyed by Jonathan Taylor. He's in the MVP conversation, if not the MVP. And I know it doesn't go to backs, but he's in that conversation.
I'm just going to do this. Feed the man. Just feed him. He only had 12 carries today because that's all he needed, right? He had 3 total touchdowns, 2 on the ground, 1 through the air, but 153 yards on 12 carries. And how many runs did we see, Damien, where we was like, did you just see that?
Plenty.
It was plenty of those runs. And I'm just going to say it. He should be number one in the MVP race right now. I know we love to give it to the quarterback position. We love to elevate those guys. Jonathan Taylor is the most valuable football player in the National Football League right now.
Was it you that said that he was the best running back in the NFL earlier too? Was that what we?
Yeah, we were discussing that because there are guys you can look at and say a Saquon or a Bijan or Bajan, whatever he's going by this week, and say that they may be more talented, right? But nobody is playing better football than Jonathan Taylor. And he gave him the ultimate compliment. And he comped him to Fred Taylor, to Freddie T, who's who's one of the greatest to ever do it, one of the most underrated backs in I'll say throughout the history of the game. But I understand Pete's comparison. He's big, he's fast, he's explosive, and he has that ability to make you miss in space for a big guy, 220-plus guy that can make you move. Fred's nickname in high school was Shake because he can make you miss at 230 pounds. So Jonathan Taylor's playing MVP football, in my opinion.
He is. I mean, again, to Rand's point, you can have all the talent in the world, but it takes a special skill set, a special understanding for blocking schemes, defensive fronts to run the ball the way that Jonathan Taylor's doing. I mean, we can talk about his physical attributes all day long, but a lot of this he's seeing pre-snap. Based on whether I've got a 3 and a 5 or a shade and a 5, he knows where the ball is going to probably spit out. It's because of the tape he's watched. It's because of the experience that he has with that offensive line and just the fact that he's a straight up dog. So yes, he should be leading the MVP conversation. And yes, he is the best back in the NFL right now. And yes, he is going to go to their own version of Rand Carthon, the GM in Indianapolis, and he's going to want another payday soon. Another nice payday, because he's in year 2 of his 3-year extension.
It don't matter.
And
running back, and he's getting old.
It does matter. It does matter. But again, usually when you've got 1 year left going into your deal, or you've got 1 year left remaining on your deal, that's whenever you look for an extension. That's when you look to get more guaranteed money on the back end of your deal. And just with the season that Jonathan Taylor has had to start alone, he's worth every penny that he's going to command.
When you look at the Colts schedule, because I feel like this has kind of been the test every week, right? It's like, who are they playing next? Who are they actually playing? They got the Steelers coming up, and then the Falcons and the Chiefs. We're going to talk about the Falcons later because we really don't know what kind of team they are to this point. But Pete, I'll give you final word here. Steelers, Falcons, Chiefs, and we'll cut it off there. How well can the Colts fare through those 3 games?
Well, they win a couple of those games. We want to see them against the Chiefs. That's what we want to see. Okay, that's the barometer.
That's the test.
You go beat the Chiefs. You beat the Chiefs, then we're going to sit and we're going to say, okay, they're legitimate. And I said last week they're legitimate.
I was going to say you was just crumpling up paper, putting hot sauce on it, and eating it. So I think you've already bitten the bullet.
They're definitely legitimate in my eyes. But a lot of people out there want to see them beat a really good team, and the really good team is the Chiefs.